ॐ अजाय नमः। ॐ अव्ययाय नमः। ॐ अविनाशिने नमः। ॐ अचिन्त्याय नमः। ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः। ॐ अद्वितीयाय नमः। ॐ अनिकेताय नमः। ॐ अनुशासनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ अन्तःसाक्षिणे नमः। ॐ अन्तर्यामिने नमः। ॐ आनन्दाय नमः। ॐ आत्मस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ आङ्ग्लभाषाविदुत्तमाय नमः। ॐ ईश्वराय नमः। ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः। ॐ उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः। ॐ एकस्मै नमः। ॐ ओङ्कारविदे नमः। ॐ करुणासागराय नमः। ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः। ॐ कालातीताय नमः। ॐ कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ कृतात्मने नमः। ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः। ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः। ॐ गुरवे नमः। ॐ गुणातीताय नमः। ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः। ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः। ॐ चिन्नसंशयाय नमः। ॐ जगदात्मने नमः। ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः। ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः। ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः। ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः। ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः। ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः। ॐ तपस्विने नमः। ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः। ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ तेजस्विने नमः। ॐ देहातीताय नमः। ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः। ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः। ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः। ॐ धीमते नमः। ॐ धीराय नमः। ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः। ॐ नारायणाय नमः। ॐ निजानन्दाय नमः। ॐ निरपेक्षाय नमः। ॐ निःस्पृहाय नमः। ॐ निरुपमाय नमः। ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः। ॐ नित्याय नमः। ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः। ॐ परमाय नमः। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ पावनाय नमः। ॐ पावकाय नमः। ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः। ॐ फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः। ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः। ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मपराय नमः। ॐ भयनाशनाय नमः। ॐ भारतगौरवाय नमः। ॐ भूम्ने नमः। ॐ महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः। ॐ महर्षये नमः। ॐ महस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ महात्मराय नमः। ॐ महात्मने नमः। ॐ मेधाविने नमः। ॐ यदात्मने नमः। ॐ यज्ञकृते नमः। Om Loka Prasiddhaya Namah. Om Vakmine Namah. Om Vibhave Namah. Om Vinoda Priyaya Namah. Om Vinayashilaya Namah. Om Vitaragaya Namah. Om Vedanta Vedyaya Namah. Om Shantaya Namah. Om Shanti Pradaya Namah. Om Shastrodharakaya Namah. Om Shuddha Sattvaya Namah. Om Shruti Paragaya Namah. Om Shrotriyaya Namah. Om Sannyasine Namah. Om Samabuddhaye Namah. Om Satchidanandaya Namah. Om Sarvagita Chintakaya Namah. Om Satya Sankalpaya Namah. Om Santushtaya Namah. Om Sadhave Namah. Om Sumanase Namah. Om Suhrude Namah. Om svayam-jyotishe Namah. Om Sthita Prajnaya Namah. Om Kshama-shilaya Namah. Om Jnana-murtaye Namah. Om Jnana-yogine Namah. Om Jnana-triptaya Namah. Om Nitya-shuddha-buddha-mukta-swarupaya Namah. Om Nitya-shuddha-buddha-mukta-swarupaya Namah. Om Nitya-shuddha-buddha-mukta-swarupaya Namah. Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namah. Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namah. Thanks to the host for hosting this 102nd name of Gurudev, Svayam-jyotishe Namah. The last one which I had was today morning on Suhrude Namah, which is a friend. And a friend is one who is always available when you need. Friend in need is friend indeed. And the best friend in this world for us is Son. Whether you want it or not, whether you notice or not, he does his job. A friend is one who is always helpful, even if you don't notice. Correct? Only when you ask, then somebody does that, then it is only a servant. That's why one of the names for Lord Sun is Mitra. Mitraya Namaha, when you say, one who is always a friend. Why he is a great friend? Because he gives us what we really need. What we really need is light. Imagine the times when they did not have these lights, or even the fire is not known. Stone Age we call it as. What is a Stone Age? People did not have any civilized way of living, and people were living in darkness. The Dark Ages, what they call it, Dark Ages. Why it is Dark Age? Because people are not able to even look at each other. They will not able to recognize each other. They are living in like a brutes, animals. Right? They did not have any understanding of human values. Now there are people who are living like that, taking the gun and shooting mindlessly. What does it mean? I don't care about anybody's life. Even my own life has no meaning. So that kind of a brutal existence is uncivilized living. You have to come a little to that side, I can see you. Unless you don't want to see me, that's a different thing. So, light is a very essential part of That's okay. Light is an essential part of our living. And imagine the time when the power is not there. When we were in India, many times, power will just go away. If the fan is also not there, it's okay, we can go out. But dark. In fact, when we were studying, that's the best time. Nobody will ask us to read, no? We'll just go out then. Living in darkness. One person, one guru was sitting there, and a young man came running to him. Please help me, please help me, please help me. So the guru asked, what happened to you? This one is chasing me all the time, I don't know what to do. Who is chasing? You don't see him? No, just behind me. Can you see him? Oh, no, but I don't see anybody. See him behind me. See on the floor. Shadow. The shadow was... So he said, it never leaves me. Anywhere I go, wherever I go, this one is constantly behind me. I don't know what to do. In fact, I did many tricks. I jumped into the water and came out, it was there. And then I dug I dug the earth, thinking that I will bury him. So I went inside, he was also with me. That's the best. Don't let them come. So, but I dug myself, and then I went inside, he was with me, and then I slowly put the mud and covered it. And I looked behind, he was behind me again. I'm really upset. And then I ran, and he will never leave me. So what do I do? So the Guru smiled and said, you do one thing. What? Just lie down. Lie down. So he lied down. Now tell me, you just look for him. Is he there? He's not there. Where did he go? Where did he go? The shadow. The shadow is not under him. Only when he get up it is there. So he said, when you surrender to Bhagavan, your ego won't be there. That one who is constantly chasing you is none other than the dark side of you. It will never leave you, wherever you go. When you face against the sun, when you don't face the sun, you will face him. When you face the sun, he will be behind you. Correct or not?
Yeah.
So, when we face the knowledge, ego is behind us. When we reject knowledge, ego is in front of us. Consider sun as the knowledge. If you face him, ego is behind. If you ignore him, ego is in front. So the Guru said, you can never get rid of it unless you surrender. Clear?
Yeah.
So this light which we need to realize is called svayam-jyoti. The Bhagavan is to be realized inside. Just as like the shadow will be there behind us when we face the light in front of us. If the light is in us, then the shadow of ego will never be there. This is a very beautiful way of looking at things. So the Vedanta is trying to tell us that the light of all light is within you. Bhagavan Krishna says, Jyotisham api tad jyotihi tamasa param uchyate. Jnanam gneyam jnanagamyam hridi sarvasya vishtitam. Sarvasya hridi. In everybody's heart, vishtitam is present. What is that? Jyotisham api tad jyotihi. Light of all lights. And that light is one which is even beyond darkness. How can there be darkness and light together? Can you tell me? If there is a light, there cannot be darkness. Can there be darkness with the light? Huh? It is possible. I'll tell you why. Where there is light, there is no darkness. That's the conclusion, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
I'll tell you where you can have darkness and light together. You know where? Okay, let me put it this way. If I am looking at this lamp, let us say I switch off the lamp. I can look at the lamp? Yes or no? Because there is light coming through the window. And that window light is falling on that lamp shade, so to say, and therefore I am able to see. Correct? If you close that window and all the windows, can you still see that lamp shade?
Yes.
No, complete darkness. Can you still see it? So what is necessary for me to see the lamp? External light. More than external light, I need to have my eyes. If I am a blind person, even if there is a light, you can't see it. Therefore, there is a beautiful verse in Shankaracharya's composition. A teacher is asking a student, what is light for you? This is a very famous verse. What is light for you? Kim jyotistava. What is light for you? I think somebody should write a rap song. Kim jyotistava bhanumana hanime ratro pradipadikam syadevam ravideepa darshana vidau kim jyotirakya hime chakshustasya nimilanadi samaye kim dirdiyo darshane tasyaham bhavan paramagam jyotistadasmi prabho. This much only. The beauty of this is, the teacher is asking, what is light for you? The boy says, during the daytime it is sun, and during the night it is lamp. As I said now, if I am able to see this lamp shade, it is because of the sunlight that is coming out through the window. And during the daytime, night-time, let us say that is not a lampshade, it is not working, so other light will light it up. Kim jyotistava, what is the light for you? Bhanuman, sun. Ahanime, during the night. Ratro, during the night. Pradipadikam, all other lights. Syadevam, even if it is so, teacher asks, Ravideepa darshana vidau. To see the Ravi, the moon, even to see the sunlight or any other light, what is a light for you? To see the object, you need a sunlight. To see the sun, what is the light? Eyes. See, correct. His answer is right. To see the sun, what light do you need? Eyesight. You say eyesight. It's not so. Eyesight is necessary. Ravideepa darshana vidau kim jyotihi chakshuhu. Chakshu means eyes. Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. So, not that all the time you keep the eyes open. Sometimes you close it. Sometimes you open it. Sometimes close. Sometimes open. We do it so fast so we don't remember. But when you are going to sleep, you close your eyes. Yes or no?
Yes.
With what light you know that you closed your eyes?
The darkness.
So for seeing the sun, seeing an object, I need another light. To see the sun, I need the eyes. To know the eyes, what light you need?
Mind.
Good. Mind. Even as I close my eyes, I know that I close my eyes. Now I open, I know that I open my eyes. Correct? Yes,
Yeah.
good. To know that you have a thought, what light you need? What is that light with which you know that you have closed your eyes? Mind. What is that light by which you know your thought? Consciousness. That is the highest light. Where is it? In everybody's heart. You have a thought? Yes.
Yeah.
You may not tell me that thought, but you have a thought, you have a feeling, you have an emotion, you may not express, but you know. How do you know? With what light you know? Awareness. So, Diyo Darshane Tasya Aham. Then there I am. I am that light. Then the teacher says, Bhavan Paramagam, you are the greatest light. Then the student says, Tadasmi Prabhu, I am that light. Finished. Vedanta is over. I am the light. In Tamil is called enlightenment. I am the light. So those who know I am the light, they become very light. Right? It is not even a mere belief system. In all people, we do find in many of the traditions also, when they talk about heaven, they show light. You go to any temple, they light a light. You go to any church, they light a light. Isn't that true? Why? What is the connection with the light and God? Light is God. Any lamp you light, you are actually invoking Bhagavan. The Lord is there as the light. So Jyoti is nothing but the expression of the hidden power. So even as you strike a match and light a lamp, where is the original light is coming from?
Fire.
The fire is where? In the wood. It is hidden in the wood. Isn't it? So when you are lighting, let us say there is a fireplace, you have a fireplace here somewhere.
It's
Hidden behind that. In the fireplace, when you put the wood is burning because of the light which is already there inside. You make the first spark, thereafter, if it continues to burn, the fire is in that wood itself. It is continuously burning. In the same way, within us is that light of consciousness, light of awareness. Once we discover that, then we do not need any other light outside. That is called svayam-jyotishe. Now, having said this, if you switch off, if you put off all the, you close all the windows, when the sun, the lamp with the shade is lit, I don't need anything else. It itself is able to illumine itself, right? To see the light, you don't need another light. You need? You see an object, you need another light. But to see a light, you don't need any other light. If I ask you, go and see whether there is sunlight outside, what do? Give me a flashlight. I'll have to go and see where the sun is.
No.
To see the sunlight, you don't need a light. In the same way, to know everything, we need a thought. To know the awareness, you don't need a thought. Thought is a vehicle to know anything other than the thought. To know the consciousness, you cannot use any thought. That's why it's called svayam-jyoti. So, interesting thing is that even though the light is in all of us, even though the light of consciousness is in all of us, we still live in darkness. That's the problem. Now, I came back to the point. You can see, you can have the light and darkness at the same time. When you are opening your eyes and coming into this house and where everything is closed, all the windows are closed, you see darkness or not? With what light? Huh? Are you able to see the darkness? Yes. With what light?
We see lack of light.
Lack of light with your eyes only. So therefore, that light which is illuminating the darkness is there or not? That's why the darkness is also there, light is also there. What I know, what I don't know also I know. So the awareness is that which is aware of both existence and non-existence. Thought and absence of thought. Knowing and not knowing. Knowledge and ignorance. That's why it's called tamasa parastat. That's why when we came here, you did what? Showing the light is for whom? Na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam. What cannot be illuminated by the moon, the sun, the light and the stars? What can my little lamp can do? That Jyoti is in you, in everyone. That's what we chanted. In the temple also we do Rajadi Rajaya Prasahya Sahine. That light is to show the Lord, oh Lord, you are the one, you are lighting everything, but I am trying to show you with this light. What foolishness. It is like showing light to the sun. Sun, how come I am showing the light to see you. Sun will only laugh and say, because of me alone, everything is lit. Tameva bantam anubhadi sarvam tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhadi. Now, what is the result of this knowledge? We need to find out that. A person who has discovered the inner light, he becomes very light. One who has identified with that light is very light. It is like this. You all have gone for the music program, right? Today, when so many children were singing, etc. Now, if any singing, you need a shruti, a background sound, right? Ding, dong, ding, 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 dong, whatever is going on. Now, the base shruti is necessary for you to take off. Once that shruti is heard, then you know how to tune yourself to the song or any other pitch. In the same way, if I know that I am awareness, from that awareness alone the thoughts are appearing slowly, one by one, one by one. Just like the ocean water is there, from there only the waves are appearing. Interesting thing is, if there are no waves at all also, still the ocean is there. If there is no music at all, even the shruti is still there. If there is no sound at all, there is silence is still there. If there is no thought at all, the awareness is still there. Which is to say, me, the light of consciousness, is never absent. I may be absent-minded, but I am not absent. I may not have any thought like in sleep, but I am still present. Which means I realize my immortality. I may not have this body after some years. None of us. But you will continue. That understanding, when it comes, you will be afraid of nothing. Presently, we are living in a very temporary stage of living. Our thoughts and our emotions are decided by what and how others behave around us. Is it not true?
Yeah.
One person came to learn from a great master, and he wanted to know what is enlightenment. So he went to him. As soon as he reached, that master looked at him. Where are you coming from? I'm coming from all the way from Bombay. All right. What is the rice price in Bombay? Chawal kitna daam hai in Delhi, in Bombay? So the boy was quite confused. This guru is living in ashram and he is supposed to teach some highest knowledge, and he is asking about what is the price of rice. He was quite shocked by that. He looked at him for a while and said, I don't know. I forgot. The guru said, then you are the right person now to learn. Why? Because you don't care about what is happening in the world. If you are seriously discussed about that, then you are not ready for it. The Guru's ways of understanding the student is very different. If you're still worried about, itna ho gaya, you know, the rice price is this much ho gaya, and then oil price is this much and that price is, then you are still in the world only. Moment you realize that I have done with that world, I want to know something greater than that, then you are here. So the knowledge does not come to a person who is seriously worried about the mundane things. Knowledge is only for the one who is ready to give up whatever be it. Let the world... See, do you think that world will ever be any time better than today? If you think so, wait for one more day. It will go back to the world condition. How many masters, how many people have come to try to make it better? It will go up, it will come down. Like a share market. It will go up, it will come down. You may try as much as possible to go up, and after some time it will again come down. You mean to say Ravana was the only villain at that time? He was the known villain. There are unknown villains were there. So many of them. Because the history cannot report about everybody. Few of them they reported, and how it happened, finished. Do you think after that nobody came? Enough of them came, now more are there. So it will never end. But that doesn't mean I should not do anything about it. Do it, but don't think it's permanent. Today when you have a dinner, do you think it is permanent? The final dinner of my life. No. You will have, and tomorrow you will get hungry again. Do you think that you will never get hungry because you ate today? Is it not so temporary? Sunrise takes place, beautiful sunrise, all those things. After 2-3 hours, it's too hot nowadays. After some time, sun is going down. After 4 more hours, gone. So, the best thing one can do is, when he is or she is in a particular experience, give maximum attention to that. Do not worry about when it was not or when it shall not be. When I give you a flower, enjoy the beauty and the presence of that flower, than thinking about, when did it come? Yesterday it was not there. That is also bad. After some time it will go away. That is also bad. Because it is true, it won't be there. Who told you that it will be permanent? But that doesn't mean present moment is unimportant. So when you are eating food, that joy of eating that food, yes, but never ever think, it will be there forever. You know it. It will not be there. Beyond the tongue, it has no meaning. Cookie. Beyond the tongue, it has no relevance to your body. Ice cream. Of course, when you go on putting weight, then it has a lot of relevance. Then you know. So that ability to arrest your mind to the present, that is what this knowledge does. I am the light of awareness. Everything else is temporary. Everything else is temporary. You go to an ocean and pick up a bucket of water, that is also water. But there are no waves in that. Why? Do you think waves are owned by the ocean? Tell me, wave belong to the ocean or the water? Can there be ocean without water? No. Can the water claim, I have the waves? Why not? When in the bucket of water also there must be wave. You know why it is not? Because ocean has nothing to do with the wave has nothing to do with the ocean water. It belongs to the entire phenomena. The vast ocean should be there, the wind should be blowing off, and with the wind blowing on the surface of the water, there is ocean and there is wave. Right? Yeah. And the water can never say, because of me only there are waves taking place. No. The wind cannot say, because of me only waves taking place. No. Wind is blowing in the desert also. There is no wave. Understand? The world is relativity. Nothing of the world is absolute. Wave is as much relative as the wind and the ocean and the water. You take a bucket of water and specifically focus fan on that air, wind. Waves will come. Waves will not come. So everything is to be seen as a relative standpoint and temporary nature. Permanency in temporariness should not be looked for. Adhruveshu dhruvam na icchanti santaha. Men of wisdom will never expect permanency in the temporary things. But again, having said that, they do not deny experience of the temporary. Yes, it is there, temporarily there. Enjoy it. Oh, youth I am and now I am going away. My youthfulness is going away. Yes. Who gave you permanence? Nobody. Do not expect it. My child is growing, he should not grow up. Try. He's so cute, he's so nice. After some time he will become big. Yes, he will become big. He will not listen to me, definitely not. Why worry about what is definitely going to happen? Why worry about that? That is the reason why on discovery of the inner light, you become very light. Svayam-jyotishe. You are your own light. With that light alone, I am able to understand everything else. If I am able to see because of the light and the eyes are also light, as I told you. If I am able to understand something, it is because of awareness. Right? If you are not conscious, let us say you are lying down on the bed, whatever is happening around doesn't happen. Actually, as far as you are concerned, it is not happening. But when you become aware, then you are noticing things. When you become unconscious, you don't notice things. Not that it is not happening. So in your absence of awareness, you are not able to recognize the change. In the presence of awareness, you are able to recognize the change. Correct? So in everything that is there in the world around us, there is a hand of consciousness. If you are sitting on a chair or a table, don't you think that this chair or table or carpet or any other thing is done by a conscious person? Is it not? Trees and plants are not done by some people, so to say. But any other material thing that you have in the house also, the fan, the light, all other things around you are all done by people who are conscious. Correct or not?
Yeah.
But the tree and the plants and the river and the ocean and the sun, moon, the planetary system, all these things, no human being will claim to have done it. But that does not mean there was no intelligence in that. We should not have should never conclude that way. If you look at a table and it is beautifully designed and beautifully done, as much as that tree also, because we do not know the anatomy of the tree, we think it is unintelligent, it is on its own. Nature is not unintelligent, it is extremely intelligent. Look at your body, you will know it. If you open up your body, see the system that is working there. You will never think that it is unintelligent design. Very, very intricate, complicated, unimaginable to think. How complex is the system? That much of complexity of the system cannot be an accident. Therefore, you realize as much as I as an individual is intelligent enough to decide my emotion, thoughts, my plan, my action, my intention, my belief, everything, every living being is touched by that supreme intelligence which is working there. Once you realize that, this light of awareness in me is the same light of awareness which is working there. I am aware, it is also aware. I am able to express my awareness, it is not able to express its awareness in the same way I do. You go and stand in front of a lion, you will realize that. What an amount of awareness it has. It is very, very capable. Just shake a hand with you, one hand, that's it, you are done. You are down there. You mean to say it is... See, recently I saw there was a dead carcass of an animal. It was, you know that? In Japan or somewhere. There was an animal which was brought to the shore dead. Right? And it had the body of a crocodile, but the face of some other different creature. They have never come across that creature ever in the world. The human beings think that they know all the species. There are hundreds and thousands of unknown species which are still there. They have totally shocked to see that. I think it was there recent. Where are they coming from? Do you think you know everything? We know only a speck. In this whole system, there is a speck. Our own existence as a earth is only a speck, not even that dust. Imagine the amount of intelligence that is there, out there, to create the entire galaxies and millions of galaxies. You cannot but accept the great, great, glorious presence there. And that a spark of it is in each one of us as our own light of awareness. Svayam-jyotishe. So Gurudev used to say, discover the inner light, you do not need any more guru outside. Until the guru inside who is lighting up your way is discovered, you need an external help. The moment you realize the inner light of awareness, you can be guided by that forever. To discover that, one has to dive deep into oneself. The inner journey has to take place. So only when we take the journey, we will know how many obstacles are there. Let us say that you have decided to go to India next week. Now you have to start thinking about what are the things I would need. Right? Until you put the box open, okay, now let me put down what are the things I need. And suddenly you will find one box is not sufficient. Another box you open, that also fills. In case there are so many things will go, and in case inside the case. In case if it's a rain, there is an umbrella also. In case if I fall down, then the band-aid also. In case I fall sick, then I'll Advil. And then. In case I have a diarrhea, then another one will go. In case it is too cold, another coat will go. In case if I fall down, then there is another. In case nobody gives me food, section of food also. It never ends. Only when you start undertaking a journey, you will realize how many things you need. You have not even started. The spiritual journey is not even started, so we never care about it. So only when you start this journey, you realize amanitvam, adambitvam, ahimsa, shanti, arjavam, acharyopasnam, shaucham, stairyam, atmavinigraha, indriyateshu vairagyam, anahankar. These are all the things you need Only when you start the journey you will realize that. Absence of pride, absence of pretentiousness, non-violence, truthfulness, honesty, sincerity, love and compassion. These are all like the ingredients that you need on the journey. Otherwise you start the journey, okay, I don't need anything, let me start. Suddenly you'll find that, I'm hungry. Now what do we do? So only when you take up the journey you realize that what are the things I took it for granted is not anymore granted. I need it. So the guidance from the Guru is very, very essential, who will tell us what do we need on the way to discover the inner light. Once that inner light is discovered, then you will tell, oh yes, that came really handy at that time. This was so useful at that point. Because the greatest challenge is yourself only. No other challenge. It's like, the person who climbed the Everest mountain first time, he was asked this question, what is your greatest challenge? He says, the mind. Nothing else. It is a fear in the mind that has stopped me more than anything else. Not the avalanches, not the wind, not the weather, not the snow, but my mind. It's the greatest enemy of mine. And then, how did you overcome that? By humility. The huge Everest stood in front of me, made me humble. I realized how much we are so insignificant in the mighty power of the nature. Nature, when it becomes furious, you are finished. So long as it is calm and quiet, you are okay. We take it granted. But when it starts, it's showing its fiery face, then you realize how it is. You have to be subservient, surrendered. In the same way, in the inner journey, it is much more difficult than conquering Everest. Because having reached it, you will be ever rest. So that Everest you have to catch. Not the outside Everest. Inside Everest. Climb up. As you climb up, you realize that. Very important. Is to have all these ingredients called amanitvam, madambitvam, ahimsa, shanti, all the values in place. So, svayam-jyotisham vitajyotihi tamasa paramuchyate. And what is that jyoti? Jnanam, knowledge. Jneyam, what is to be known. Jnanagamyam, what is the result of that knowledge. Hridi sarvasya vishtitam. It is in the heart of everybody. It is like any other light, it cannot be kept close for a long time. Can you ever keep the sun hiding? Try to hide the sun. Easiest way to hide the sun, you know how? Close your eyes. Yes? Easiest way to hide the sun is what? All of you close your eyes. Now tell me, is there sun?
Yes.
Where?
Like, there still is sun, but you don't see it.
You have closed your eyes. I have closed. Everybody closed their eyes. Now where is the sun? Huh?
Sun is still there.
Who knows?
I feel the warmth.
Similarly, the warmth is fine, light. So similarly, when we live in the darkness, we don't even know the existence of the sun. Similarly, we were living in darkness until Gurudev came to us and said it is there. For you to see. Ajnana timirandasya jnananjana chala gaya chakshuku unmilitam. He came with this knowledge, he opened the eyes. Now you see. So when we were living in the darkness, we were not even aware of the inner light. Forget about the outer light. That anybody can see. But who can see the inner light? Who can show us the inner light? One who opens the eye of ignorance and remove that unnecessary cataract growth of ignorance. And when you start seeing the light, you realize that is already there before. It was there. I have closed my eyes, unfortunately. So the Guru's role is to show what is already there. By just I'll take you out and I show the sunlight and say, you saw the sunlight? Yes, I created it. No, I cannot claim to have the author of that light. I can only show you the light which is already there. Similarly, the Guru never claims to have owner of this enlightenment, owner of this knowledge, but only showing that knowledge. Hridi sarvasya vishtitam. It is there in everybody's heart. That's why Ramana Maharshi beautifully said, I am just a hole through which you see the whole. I cannot claim to be the owner of that. But I have served the purpose of making you see through this. When you see something through a telescope, is that which you are saying is inside the telescope?
No.
Binocular. I see. Oh, you are all inside this. Many people thought that this picture that we see in the TV is inside the TV. Or when we were growing up, when the radios, So where are they singing from? Inside the radio. Inside the radio. Radio is only a box or an equipment which is in tune with the wavelengths that is going on. Radio waves are going on everywhere, like this. It's only equipment. Similarly, a guru is a equipment or a channel through which you come to connect with the highest power of the Lord. Neither they own it, nor you can know without it. Like a radio equipment is not there, will you hear the sound? Then you should be hearing the sound right now. Can you? Is not the mobile signals are still there around you, moving about? When you take the phone and then see that when the password is not there, what happens? Only when you put that equipment in place, then it starts, you start receiving or uploading or receiving all the... Even now it is there, everywhere. Wi-Fi is everywhere. Not sorry, Wi-Fi is everywhere. You need the proper equipment to connect. In the same way, the teacher gives that knowledge as the means through which you connect it. The light of awareness needs that correct kind of knowledge through which you see it. Once that knowledge is invoked in you, then the job of the Guru is over. I'm done. No Guru can ever carry the disciple on his shoulder. He does not want the disciple to become dependent on him. And say, now I want to make you free and go. Don't come again, go. Once you have found out, it's on your path. I don't own you, you don't own me. So out of gratitude, the student may come back and say, I'm so grateful for the knowledge that you gave. So that is jnanam, jneyam, jnanagamyam, hridi sarvasya vishtitam. Thus we see the Gurudev had given this beautiful knowledge to all of us. That's why we call him as svayam-jyotishe Namah. One who is of the nature of inner light. To him who is self-luminous. Self-luminous. And another interesting thing about the light is, like a lamp you take, or you take any candle. while thus it gives the light, it disappears itself. Correct? The lamp also, it is lit all right. After some time, when the oil is over, lamp has finished its job and done. In the same way, the one who is ready to light the lamp, one who has gained that knowledge of the light of awareness, that light of awareness is happening through the equipment called the mind and intellect. As even it starts illuminating, the mind, intellect, equipment slowly. No more individual ego, the personality will be there. Gone. And that light merges with the supreme light. That the individual light merging with the supreme light is called samadhi. So when we are thus observing the nature of a mahasamadhi of a Mahatma, what we mean is having lit so many lights, it has merged into the supreme light. So that is the reason a Mahatma is considered not as any more a mortal, he is immortal. He is not a person who has lived because of his karma. He has completed his karma, he is merged in the highest. So we fondly remember such a great master who has lit up many lives and became a light for so many Mahatmas also. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.